saying, I'm very, very grateful to you, Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Gamanche, King Taki Teikro Churu II, my hard-working Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Honorable Ministers of State present, Deputy Ministers, my fellow traditional rulers, the clergy, representative of the Chief Imam, development partners, representatives of invited ministries, departments, and agencies, my dear students, the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. An African scholar once said, when the gong sounds in our villages, the people gather mostly not because of threats, but because they understand that the message to be delivered touches their hearts and lives. And this is precisely why we have gathered here today. Today's gathering is no different. It is like the gong being beaten in summoning all of us to rise together to address one of the most important issues which affects virtually every sector of national development. The subject which has brought us together today is environmental sanitation. It affects the dignity, well-being, and the very destiny of our people, and the challenges of sanitation must be addressed with support from all and sundry. I wish to express my sincere gratitude to the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs for the trust they have reposed in me. This role is merely ceremonial. Sorry, it's not merely ceremonial, but a national responsibility to affirm my support, and indeed the support of all chiefs for the national charge in ensuring clean and safe communities for all, and thereby deliver healthy and prosperous country for every Ghanaian. As a traditional ruler, I believe in the fact that our forebears entrusted us with the responsibility of promoting the welfare of our people, and certainly cleanliness is one of the most important ways in which that welfare is achieved and safeguarded. From ancient times, our culture as a people has valued cleanliness. My people say, if the stone is dirty, it is because the house where it rests is unclean. This proverb reminds us that a person's character is reflected in the state of his or her environment. Across Ghana, communal labor was a sacred duty where men, women, and children came together to sweep past clean water sources, clean drains, and maintain village properties and assets. This was not a government directive, but instead our way of life. The revival of National Sanitation Day is for me a wake-up call to reawaken our forgotten and dormant communal spirit, and also make a bold statement that sanitation is not the duty of government alone, nor of district assemblies alone, but the duty of us all. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as chiefs, we cannot be bystanders, since the palace has always been the heartbeat of the community life. When the chief calls, the people gather. When the chief leads, the people follow. For this reason, I pledge in my capacity and the president of the National House of Chiefs, and indeed on behalf of my fellow chiefs, that we will not only support this initiative in words, but in deeds. We shall mobilize our communities, sound the gong in every corner, and lead by example to make cleanliness once again part of our culture. But let me emphasize that today's ceremony must not end with fine speeches, but instead, its success must be measured in the months and years ahead by clean markets, by unblocked drains, and by households that adopt proper waste practices. If we, the leaders here today, demonstrate true commitment, ordinary citizens will certainly follow. Let me repeat this paragraph, ladies and gentlemen. But let me emphasize that today's ceremony must not end with fine speeches, but instead, its success must be measured in the months and years ahead by clean markets, by unblocked drains, and by households that adopt proper waste practices. If we, the leaders here today, demonstrate true commitment, ordinary citizens will certainly follow. I therefore challenge every sector, including government, institutions, private businesses, schools, churches, mosques, and families, to see themselves as guardians of the environment. If every household separates its waste, if every market association delegates a clean up day, if every assembly enforces the rules of sanitation rigidly, and if every traditional ruler sustains communal labor, then the transformation will be unstoppable. Ghana will not only be healthier, but future generations will remember us as the leaders who restored discipline and cleanliness to our land. So, Nananum, this is a big challenge to us. Once again, I extend my gratitude to His Excellency the President for the personal commitment to this cause, to the Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Regional Affairs for their tireless efforts, and to all partners who have contributed to this worthy cause. For my part, I give you my words. I will use my voice and my office as President of the National Association of Chiefs to ensure that the National Sanitation Day does not become a soon-to-be-forgotten event, but a way of life, culture, and inheritance, and a lasting legacy for generations to come. With this deep conviction, I humbly accept to serve as the chairman of today's lunch, and may this day mark the dawn of a Ghana that radiates health, dignity, and unity. And may the Almighty bless our efforts and bless our homeland, Ghana.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe,
and click on the bell for more updates.